Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to talk and tell you all the story about the day I almost lost my finger simply on a conveyor belt or like a treadmill in the supermarket, like the one that pass when you're going to pass your items and the cashier is, the cash. So, if you already watched some videos on my channel, you may have noticed that I have a big problem with mechanical things like treadmills in some videos ago, the day that I fell off the treadmill, and in this case, a conveyor belt. This problem started when I was a kid because I always was very creative and curious and I always liked to play in any place. So one day I went to the supermarket with my mom and dad. It was a regular Saturday, and as usual, we were buying some ingredients to make cheeseburgers, and I love Saturday because of that. We buy the ingredients and make cheeseburgers. And cheeseburgers is my favorite food, so I was really happy and I was really expecting to eat the cheeseburgers. While my parents were focusing on shopping, I was completely lost in my imagination. In my head, I was fighting in an imaginary battle with my hands. My fingers were little soldiers, and my fingers are like their legs, and my hands were like their bodies, like that, like they fight. Ta, ta, ta. And their fights were happening between the supermarket shelves like it was a real battlefield. As the battle was coming to an end, we arrived at the checkout, and there it was, the final location of the fight, the conveyor belt. The battle started again, but it was interrupted when my dad told me to take my hands away from there because I could get hurt while the groceries are passing through it. That's when I had what I thought was the best idea from the final fight. I decided to continue the fight under the conveyor belt. And what I didn't expect was that this almost cost me finger or the leg of the soldier. The moment I put my hand there for start the fight like, and I just felt the belt pushed my hand and I simply got stuck. My hand got stuck uh, under the conveyor belt. I don't know how I did that, but it got stuck. My dad immediately screamed at the cashier to stop the machine because I already was screaming. I was crying like like I just was screaming, crying, and but she couldn't stop it. And she couldn't stop the the treadmill, the conveyor belt to keep going. Then my dad, in a act of desperate and like just push it with all his strength and pull my hand out, and it it really hurt in the moment, but it worked. So the situation has come to an end for that moment. But this was what I thought that would happen. Like we're going to take the hamburgers and go home. But no, he picked me up right away, and in the middle of everything, like he picked me up, he was running. I asked him, "What about the hamburgers?" Of course, he didn't listen to me and rushed me to the hospital. I had an x ray done, and thankfully, everything was fine with my hand, but not with my hungry. I didn't eat the hamburgers that night, and I just ate like some food. I don't remember what I ate, but I stayed without my cheeseburgers, and it was a very sad day. But in the end, it was just some little thing that happened. I lost my hamburger. I almost lost my hand, my finger, and I I learned a huge lesson. Never put your hands somewhere you can see. Anyway, guys, that's today's story. It could have been very serious. I could have lost my finger or my hand, I don't know. But fortunately, nothing happened. So, that's it, guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.